T is for teacher. A school alphabet. Written by Stephen L. Layne and Deborah Layne, illustrated by Doris Ettlinger. T is for teacher. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. Now I know my ABCs. Next time won't you sing with me? A begins our alphabet, the letter that we need to make the words and sentences we want to write and read. B is for book. What fills so many shelves at school? It starts with letter B. Of course, they're books that tell us about facts and fantasy. Fact books are nonfiction. Storybooks that are pretend are nonfiction. Or fiction. C is for custodian, the caretakers of schools. They buff each scratch and paint and patch and fix with all their tools. D is for dictionary. The dictionary holds our words. It starts with letter D. Inside are definitions and a pronunciation key. E is for education, the goal of school each day, to foster a desire to learn that never goes away. We find our stars and stripes in school. Our F, the flag Old Glory. She flies unfurled, a symbol of our nation's story. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Most students say the pledge at the start of every day. They stand up tall with their hand on their heart as they say it. I like that in our community we have the daily pledge, and school children say the pledge to everybody in our community each morning. Gymnasium begins with G. We show up here to have PE, a class that keeps us toned and trim and teaches us to lose and win. H stands for history. These stories from the past are studied in our schools each year so memories will last. Illustration is a skill. In art class, you'll learn why. This talent gives our eyes a treat and starts with letter I. In science class, we find our J, a planet that is far away. It's Jupiter. This planet's got a giant storm, the big red spot. Our first school year begins with K, a classroom where we find each day is full of learning, friends, and fun. Yes, kindergarten's number 1. Librarians, a super L, as matchmaking their lending to find great books for everyone and keep the whole school reading. M is for mathematics class. It's like a chest of loot. Inside we learn to problem solve, to reason and compute. When we aren't well and need some care, there's someone who is always there. The N who hears of every ache. Our school nurse makes no mistake. O. Many grades of school were taught together long ago inside a one-room schoolhouse, which became our letter O. When people in our school building will lead us all year long, no one other than our principals, the P that makes school strong. Quizzes are short tests that don't take long for us to do. They show the teacher what's been learned and starts with letter Q. The skills and love of reading can take us near and far. Just think of all the fun we'll have because of letter R. The glue that holds the school together starts with letter S. Their secretaries and their work make staff and kids feel blessed. T is for teachers, forever sowing seeds. Their hope and prayers will always be for every child to succeed. U is for umbrella that shields us from the rain. They're held for us by crossing guards whose service never wanes. V stands for vowels. They're friends of our consonants. They have to work together so the words we read make sense. Writing starts with W, and it's a skill we need for clarity and fluid thought that others then can read. In music class, we find our X by matching notes and tones with voices and some instruments like drums and xylophones. Y can be for yellow, the color of a bus that drives from home to school and back and takes good care of us. Field trips to the zoo are as fun as they can be. We'll wave at bears and stare at snakes. A perfect end. It's letter Z. T is for teacher.